Hello, it's Reviews Day Tuesday. It's time for a new episode of Discworld Discourses, and today I am going to be talking about Monstrous Regiment. This is the 31st book in the Discworld series by Terry Pratchett, first published in 2003. In this book, we are in Borogravia, a very conservative country whose people are controlled by the increasingly weird, impractical, and unfair decrees of their god Nuggan. The country is constantly at war with the surrounding nations, with the current conflict due to a border dispute. Polly Perks, a young woman whose family owns a pub, disguises herself as a man to join the Borogravian army in an attempt to find her brother Paul, who is missing in action. And the book is about her and the troop she joins up to, and also about gender and about war. I have read this book once before, but I remembered very little about it other than that I really enjoyed it. I'm happy to say that I easily enjoyed it as much the second time round, and I'm happy that I remembered very little because there are some great surprises in this book, both in terms of plot and also some great character cameos. I was very happy that I was able to be surprised by them again. So I'd say that this is maybe one of the few Discworld books that it's possible to spoil. You know, generally I'd say that the Discworld series isn't one that you have to worry too much about spoilers with. Some of the books I'd say that you should read the earlier ones first, but that's more due to just getting more enjoyment out of the later books if you have the understanding of the characters and the world. Generally, I wouldn't say that you need to worry about spoiling the earlier books if you don't read them first, but I'd say that Monstrous Regiment is maybe one that you should be wary of hearing spoilers about. And I'm going to keep this review slightly vague because of that, and also because of the character cameos. I'd say it's also helpful to have read earlier books, but I don't want to tell you which ones because I don't want to spoil the cameos. I think that the real strength of Monstrous Regiment is in its characters, but specifically the core group of the regiment. I am a sucker for a group of misfits coming together as a team. It is a narrative device that I am a fan of, almost as big a fan as I am of a secret underground movement coming together to fight against their oppressors, or a really large climactic battle to end a book series or TV show or film series in which characters from previous books, episodes or films all come together to fight against one enemy. I'm a fan of all of these, but anyway, back to Monstrous Regiment. Monstrous Regiment has the whole group of misfits coming together and forming a team, and it also has the even better bit of the team being effective and everyone having a purpose and a speciality and a chance to shine and to do their best. So it's quite a specific thing that I enjoy in this book, and it's also not a device that we come across that often in the Discworld series. I'd also say that the main themes of this book are important and relevant. It's not one of the most subtle Discworld books in terms of its round world parallels. The similarities to our world are plain to see and laid on thick. But the book has a lot to say about war and politics and religion, and also about gender, roles, inequalities and stereotypes. I found the book to be a very fun, easy read. I looked forward to picking it up. It helped that I was invested in it. But there are also plenty of exciting moments, and there are good quotes, and it's funny. And also the squad never really stays too much in one place, so there's not much time to get bored or much risk of repetition. So yes, I really enjoyed Monstrous Regiment. And now I want to try and forget it so that the next time I read it I can enjoy it as much. I will give Monstrous Regiment by Terry Pratchett 4.4 out of 5. If you liked this book, what should you read next? If you want to go back in the series, then maybe The Truth, and if you want to go forward, then maybe Going Postal. And if you didn't get on as well with Monstrous Regiment, then A Hatful of Sky is the next in the Discworld series, so you could maybe try that one. Some facts about Monstrous Regiment. The book was adapted into a stage play in 2004 by Stephen Briggs. The title of the book comes from John Knox's 1558 work, The First Blast of the Trumpet Against the Monstrous Regiment of Women, which attacks female monarchs and argues that female rule is contrary to the Bible. And also, this is not the first time that we have come across the god Nuggan, as he is one of the gods that we meet in The Last Hero. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you think about Monstrous Regiment if you have read it. My next Discworld Discourses will be on the 5th of May, and I will be talking about A Hatful of Sky. The full list of Discworld books and when I'm planning on reviewing them will be linked in the description below. We are now into the final 10 Discworld books. Anyway, let's move across to the end screen. If you'd like to see my latest video or some more Discworld Discourses, then you can do so below me here. And you can also subscribe to my channel or visit my website if you wish to, beside me here. And if you fancy checking out my Patreon page, the link to that is in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.